things around the house and you may not want them anymore. Maybe you've inherited something. Maybe you're just tired of looking at it and you're wondering if it has any value. Well, we have just the place for you to find out. You know him, you love him. David Goldstein, founder of Biltmore Loan, is here, and we are so excited because, you know, in this day and age, David, it's tough to, find some extra cash. Banks aren't loaning. It's hard to have a savings account anymore because, the economy's, tough.
And I think we're seeing that now starting to happen again. The market is kind of having a little setback. And I think people are starting to feel that pinch a little bit. It's not necessarily, Terry, just about the jewelry or the items that we talk about. It's what we try to talk about is if you're in a situation and you're a business, you're a private individual, you need for a commission that's due. If you need something, call us. What we try to do is facilitate a loan.
And what you do is you can loan and sometimes you purchase.
Or purchase,
but
yes.
You find that a lot of people come to you because I just need it for a couple of months. I just need a bridge to get me over the hump.
And bridge is the key word. We talk about their frustration daily. Going out. These are short-term loans to get you through, and sometimes we can tell you about something that you didn't know had a value.
Ooh, okay.
And we're going to show you that a little bit today.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of the items, because I know you always bring us different things. I mean, you've talked about loaning on RVs, cars, land, jewelry, art, and you brought in some items today, and these came to you from a viewer.
Yes, this came from a viewer, and these are all 1920s Art Deco bracelets.
Are they actual real diamonds?
Yes, these are real diamonds, rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. This particular bracelet has French hallmark, so this was done in France, where these are more American-made.
That's beautiful.
And if you actually look at the sides of these, what's really interesting is you see that engraving, and that engraving was done in the 1920s, where today we call it a tennis bracelet, and that is a modern-day version of the original line bracelets.
So when these were brought to you, did the person who brought them, did they have an idea of what the value was?
Knowing idea of value, I think people really look for an expert to understand that. These were, needless to say, they were bought many, many, many years ago. So it's not as if they went into a retail store, paid a price, and then they would understand, I paid X, it should be worth X minus wear and tear, so to speak.
Well, and that's the thing, is a lot of people either they're overestimated or underestimated. So did you loan or purchase these?
These were a purchase.
Okay.
This was a woman who had these. She just plain wasn't wearing them anymore.
Okay.
We paid $14,000 for these 4 bracelets.
Wow.
And it's not necessarily all about the value. We talk week in and week out about the values of these things. I see so many other businesses out there with consignment shops and that kind of thing. When somebody is in a bind and they need money, really what it's about is being able to get the immediacy of it.
That's right. And gosh, if you got stuff laying around, here we just somebody just found actually for an extra $14,000. So you might be wondering, you have something, you don't know what it's worth. Here's what you do. You email pictures of the items that you're wondering, hey, how much can I get for this? Can I loan? Can I sell? As much information as you can, a description of the item, to info@biltmoreloan.com. Give them a call at 480-991-LOAN. Appointments are necessary. Their website, biltmoreloan.com, and their Facebook, Biltmore Loan. And David will be back with some more interesting finds, Susan.